Good morning, everybody. Welcome to today's live. It is Fri-Weigh. We call it Fri-Weigh because it is client check-in day. So my clients check in every couple of my clients check in every couple of days. Every 2 weeks. The clients check in every 2 weeks, and that's why we call it. That's why we call it Fri-Weigh. Absolutely. This is a weight loss chat as always. If you've got any weight loss questions, get them in to me here. We're on TikTok over here, and we're on YouTube and Facebook here. Get the questions in. And if I can answer them, I will answer them. If the sound's not great on the Facebook, YouTube feed, again, I have no idea why. I haven't had time to look into it. Anyway, so we do the top 5. We'll only ever do the top 5 on TikTok. That's a TikTok thing, isn't it? Right, let's get in. Who's in at number 1? Jerry. Sheila's in at number 2. Andrew's in at number 3. Calm's in at number 4. And James is in at number 5. Good morning, guys. You're on my top 5. That's 10. 5 this morning. Thank you very much for jumping straight to live, coming and saying hello. Let me put the chat box up on the YouTube, Facebook page. Right, let's go through. Adam, good morning, mate. Emma, good morning. Karen G, good morning. Cinderella spin up one time, good morning. Anna, morning everyone, morning. Doddsy, good morning, mate. Doddsy, thank you for signing up to the 12-monther. That's done now. That is done. So the 12-month offer, is I think we're done with that now. I've sold out my allocation. Dottie took the last one. That's number 15. If you're still umming and ahhing about it, drop me a message. But the link will be dead at the end of today. All right. Happy check-in day. Yes, Jerry, you've had a great check-in again this morning. Doing very, very well. Jerry, and I said this last time Jerry checked in. The big thing with Jerry is she was very, very hard on herself when she first came on plan. But a lot more positive, a lot more happy, smiley faces going on. And Jerry has had 5 losses in a row. She started at the beginning of September. She is very nearly a stone down and doing absolutely superb. My last start date, I can't believe we're at this point now. But my last start date. And anyone that checked in this morning, you've literally got 2 check-ins left. That's it. 2 check-ins left. And then we are done for 2024 checking in. What? Absolutely crazy. Jerry, you're doing fantastic. There is still time. All right. You can still start a week on Monday on my one-to-one plan, but that is the last start date of 2024. The last start date of 2024 is it's a week on Monday. Kirsty, how is the sound this morning on YouTube? Is it all right? Is it better than it was last night? I know some people were saying it was rubbish last night. 2 more check-ins, scary. I know, it's absolutely bonkers, isn't it? It really, really is. Hi, Neil, mate. Best on the ticker stack. Very much, it's very kind of you to say. Ellis is in. How are you, Neil, mate? Ellis, how are you, pal? I seen the other day you followed me on Instagram, so cheers for that, buddy. I have no idea where you are in the world at the moment. I think I saw a video, but I need to catch up on your adventures. I think I saw a video pop up on my FYP where you might have been in what possibly wasn't the best looking hotel in Dubai, mate. But go follow Ellis. He's a top lad. If you're ever in Blackpool, Ellis, come and do a vlog in Blackpool, and we'll go out for a beer, mate. Get yourself up my way when you're back from your adventures. But go follow Ellis Racing. He's really, really good. He's top lad, moving around the world, living the dream, as it were. Does some good content. When will be my first check-in, Mr. Neil? James, I sent your plan over yesterday. In your plan email and on your progress sheet in your plan are your first 6 check-ins. But James is starting on plan on Monday. So your first check-in, mate, will be 2 weeks. 2 weeks today. 2 weeks today. So you're in this cycle of check-ins. So I think that's the 29th of November. So your next check-in, James, is the 29th. Your first check-in on plan is the 29th of November. Then the 13th of December. then we are done for 2024. Now, don't get me wrong. Anyone that checks in on the 13th of December, we've still got another week until Christmas after that. So you can still send your weight over on the 20th, 21st of December, but it is not a check-in because I still have clients on that cycle that will be checking in. But some people just like to log a pre-Christmas weight. Right, this is, the very last time you get on the scales before Christmas, if you want that login on your progress sheet as pre-Christmas, then you can still weigh and ping it over, but you won't be getting feedback. I will just update it into your progress sheet when I've got time, if that makes sense. I think I'm going to do the pre-Christmas weight. Yeah, absolutely fine. And I will be talking about that. So next week's Weight Loss Coaching Live, I'm going to put a poll in the Facebook group, guys, because we're going down to one Weight Loss Coaching Live a week next week, and then it's 2 the week after, and then we'll just go down to 1 after that. So I just want to know, I'm just going to do a poll where you'd rather the one Weight Loss Coaching Live next week is 5 p.m. Tuesday, 10 a.m. Thursday, or it doesn't matter. And then I'll put it in the diary of when we're going to do it. Because normally when I do one a week, I do it on a Tuesday at 10 a.m. But obviously, we've changed times a little bit. Right, let me scan up. Josh, good morning, mate. Right, let me see where else we're at, see if I've missed anything. Kirsty, it's fine. Right, brilliant. So I know there's only 3 of you on... Oh, there's 2 of you on Facebook, 1 of you on the tube watching. Same for you guys, by the way. I know I'm talking to my phone on TikTok here, but if you guys over here got any questions, I know there's only 3 of you on there. Oh, Katie's in on Facebook, lovely. If any of you guys have got any questions, come ask away. That's what I'm here for. Right, just read checking feedback and haven't got any challenge points. You did get some challenge points, Anna. I'm sorry I didn't put those in. Do you want them now, or do you want me to WhatsApp you after this live? What challenge points did Anna get? Do you want me to tell you, Anna? I will tell you if you want to know now, or I could just WhatsApp you after this. But you've done all right. You've done all right. I've not done Sarah's challenge. Yeah, I can't believe this is challenge 4. Challenge check-in 4. Literally, after this, everyone has done 4 check-ins. So there's 2 check-ins left of the challenge. Can you relink the Christmas mug thing, please? Yes, I absolutely can. If anyone's ever seen, let me go get it, actually. Give me a sec. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me go get it so people know what I'm talking about. Janine is talking about this badger here. This little cheeky badger. Right, I'll link it for you now. It's in my TikTok shop. If anyone wants to get it. I don't know if the flash sale is still on. I haven't got a clue. I can only link it for a little bit though, because it don't like I bought so much stuff. Oh, it says it's 23. It was 30 quid the other day. It says it is 23.60. I bought something else as well the other day that I was going to check, because these are really cool. Oh, what have I done with that? Anyway, let me pin this in just in case anyone wants one. They are really, really cool. Pin. Right, so yeah, this is the Powcan Christmas. Like, how cool are they? They are really cool. I don't care what anyone says. Right, these are really, really cool. And they are like triple insulated mugs. So literally, if you put ice in there, it keeps your drink cold. I think for 24 hours it's meant to. I've not actually tried it for 24 hours because I've drunk my drink. And hot for like 12 hours. But it's just cool, isn't it? You've got like your little gingerbread. It's just, I'm Christmas. Do you know what? I think we're going to put our Christmas tree up this weekend. Don't shout at me. No, Neil, it's November. Oh, these are the other things that I've got on TikTok. Look, I know TikTok shop at time is just tap, and you might be like, this is just tap. But these are amazing. These are actually outdoor lights, but the waterproof battery operated. Right? This isn't a TikTok shop live, by the way. And I'm sorry for anyone watching on Facebook that has no idea what I'm talking about. But anyway, I'm basically, linked to my TikTok shop. We've got these Christmas mugs, and they are so cool. Honestly, they really, really are. But yeah, and we've got Christmas lights, all remote operated. But these are amazing. And they're just on 3 AA batteries. And they're waterproof, so you can like stick them outside, but you don't need to plug them into power. And they are so bright. And they're like, I think I paid £8 for them. But that's 20 meters. I know it's all raveled up. It's not unraveled. But I don't know what to do with them. I might stick them up around my pictures here just for a bit of festivity. You know, it's Christmas. Anyway, and they're on remotes. If they are outside, you can just turn them on and off the remote. So you don't need to go outside, even though they're battery operated. And they've got loads of different modes. How cool are they? They're in me TikTok shop as well. I think they're like £8. Anyway, there you go. That's enough. That's enough showing you some. And look, at the end of the day, they're just cheap Christmas lights, but they're bloody cool. They're really cool. Can you tell I love Christmas? Yes, I absolutely love Christmas. Right. Let me scan down. Thanks, not a problem at all. Karen hates Daniel. I've signed up for the community. Can you explain more about the one-to-one, please? Yes, Beck, I can. So, I have 2 subscriptions. One is my community subscription. One is the one-to-one plan. Okay, so the main difference between the community and the one-to-one plan is with the community, you get access to the Facebook group, the WhatsApp groups, the Zoom sessions that we do, the weight loss coaching lives we do on Facebook. You get access to all of that, right? You get a calorie breakdown, so you know what calories you should be eating, but you are accountable to yourself for your journey. All right. So you do your own check-ins. You don't send me any weights or anything like that. Yeah. The difference with one-to-one is you get all the community and you get me as your coach. So basically, clients that are on the one-to-one, like Jerry there, right? Yeah, I'm just going to show Jerry's progress sheet. I don't think she'll mind too much. Is that all right, Jerry? In fact, I'll ask your permission first. Is anyone all right with me showing their progress sheet on here? But basically, with the one-to-one, you get your you get a full plan from me to follow, so not just calories. And then basically where the value is, right? So this is Jerry's progress sheet. So Jerry's been on plan, and then so you get a progress sheet like this. So all my one-to-one clients get a progress sheet, which I fill in. So you send me your weight, your measurements, you send me your steps. I log all that. Then you get a graph, right, that shows you your progress. Let me look at that from Jerry. Loss. Steps up, waist down, arms down. So just like perfect progress sheet, to be honest with you. So every other Friday, you send me all your details. So you're not accountable to yourself. You're accountable to me. I log all your bits and pieces in there. And then on how well you're doing on your journey, give you advice, and I'll coach directly one-to-one. Basically, that's the difference. Yeah. And you know, if you're doing like what Jerry is there and just loss, it makes my job nice and easy. But that's because my plan works. If you are struggling a little bit and you're not quite getting those results, I'll go into a bit more in depth with you and just and help you along on the way, basically. Also, with the one-to-one, you can WhatsApp me directly whenever you want to. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, it doesn't matter. So if you're struggling in between check-ins, you can get in touch with me. If you're struggling and you're in the community, you can tag me in the WhatsApp group, right? So we have a WhatsApp Q&A group. So you can go tag me, whatever you call me, in your phone. I can't see it, by the way. It just says my name that I haven't, my thing. So if you've got me as a bad name, that's absolutely fine. I don't care. You can tag me in there, or you can call in the Zoom sessions and ask. But if you feel like you just need a bit more, basically, if you feel like you need a bit more support and a bit more guidance on your journey, then one-to-one's for you. If you feel like you're getting enough support and help through just being in the community and enough accountability for that, then be in the community. The difference is the community is £10 a month, one-to-one's £29.99 a month. So it's £20 a month more, but for that £20, you get me whenever you need me, right? Which I think's a bargain, if I'm being honest with you. I'm not saying I'm worth loads of money, but you know, if you need me just for a bit of extra support. Does that kind of make sense? I think really when I set the community up, I sort of set the community up as kind of a thing where obviously people can jump into the community, and you know, I've got clients that have just never not been in the community, that have only ever been in the community and done absolutely fantastic and lost loads of weight and this, that, and the other. But I think the community's sort of there, so you might come on with me as a one-to-one coach. You get to your goal weight, you still need some accountability, but you don't need one-to-one coaching anymore, then you move into the community. Does that kind of make sense? Likewise, some people come into the community like you have, Beck, and you know, a few weeks down the line or a month down the line, a month down the line or whatever, and they're like, do you know what, I need a little bit more than that, and then they'll upgrade into the one-to-one plan. So it's entirely up to kind of what you feel you need. Tracy, I have outside Christmas trees that have the outside battery too, and on time sets. Yeah, that's what I need to work out. So I'm kind of thinking with these, because I do a lot of outside lights, right? But I literally have plugs absolutely everywhere, which is a nightmare. So I'm kind of thinking, yeah, that's what I'm thinking with these. I'm like, I'm going to be able to put... Oh, I've lost the remote. Where's the remote gone? I don't know. I've put it down somewhere. It's in here because I've just had it. But anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking with these is you can turn them off, on and off, by the way, on the thing. Or you can change the modes on the thing as well. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking with these. I don't know when I do my outside lights, I am going to unravel them, take them outside. And I need to figure out, there's a timer button on the remote. That's why I was looking for the remote. What do I do with the flipping remote? No, I'll put it somewhere. Anyway, I'll find it. There's a time button on the remote, and I need to work out how to set the timer for those lights. If I can do that, then I can put, because I have all my lights are on like smart plugs, my outdoor lights, and they go on at 4 p.m. and they go off at 11 p.m. So I just leave them on for those time periods. So if I can sort that out to go on the same timer, as it were, yeah, I might even stick them outside, because I do have like trees at the front of the drive that I'm not going to run at, so that'd be perfect for something like that. Anyway, there we go. Can you tell I'm excited about Christmas? I've just found the remote. It's here. So yeah, so there's a timer button on there. So I have no idea how you set the timer for it, because there's no, but I'll figure it out. I'm not sure if there's not an app to have a look at, and I'm linking all mine to Alexa this year and just going to say turn on Christmas. Angela, that is exactly what I do. That is exactly what I do. Guys, I'm going to unpin that Christmas mug. If anyone wants to grab one, just head into my TikTok shop. Where is it? Business, right? And I'll pin them little lights there. I'm positive they're cheap. I can't remember what I paid for them. I think they were 10 quid delivered or something like that. I'll just pin them for you so you can kind of see what they are. Oh, they're on it says $5.99 at the moment. I don't know what yours comes in as. Like I say, I don't want this to be a TikTok shop thing, but anyway, right, I've done that. I don't know what it's. Tell me how much you see these for. It says on mine $5.99, but I think it's £3.50 postage or something like that. And they come in a couple of days. So what's that? There might be a tenner delivered, something like that. But they're cool. They're cool for a tenner. I know where the remote is now. I've chucked it on the floor. $5.99. So I think they're a bargain for $5.99. They're good. Yeah, they're really $9.99, but I think it's $3.45 postage. So what's that? £9.50, just less than that. £9.44 for them. So I think they're proper cool. And like I say, I think it's 20 meters of LED lights. So it doesn't look like a lot, but yeah, that unravels into like miles basically. Anyway, just in case you're thinking about doing any Christmas decorating, you might not be, but they're an absolute bargain. Right, I'll leave them in for a minute. But yeah, all mine, I literally go, Alexa, turn on Christmas. I actually haven't set it on a timer, but I can do Alexa, turn on Christmas lights, and they just all ping on. Anyway, we're putting up the Christmas tree. I think we're going to put it up this weekend. We're not bothered. We love Christmas. We don't mind going early, right? It just brightens the house up, doesn't it? And the weather is pretty dull and miserable at the moment. So I think we're going to go a bit early this year. And then I don't know when I'm going to attempt to do my Christmas lights. I've got no weekends free for the next few weekends, really. So that's probably going to be a midweek job. I have bought some new, I'm looking to my right here. I've got some new Christmas lights. I've got some new LED hollies to go outside of the house. I will do some pictures. I might do a little video of when my Christmas lights are all up and running and ready to go. So yeah, I'll show them you. Right, I'm going to unpin them lights. If you want any of them, you know what to do. Go into my TikTok profile, click on the little basket, and yeah, grab yourself any Christmas bits you might want, really. Right, just read the plan. Looks good. Fantastic, James. Great. I'm glad you're all good with that. Morning, Neil. Katie. Weigh day today. £2 loss. Brilliant. Making it £10 so far. Thanks to your advice and community. Brilliant, Katie. And I think I saw this morning you posted that you were £10 down. Absolutely superb. By the way, just going back to my 1-to-1 plan, $29.99 to sign up, and then $29.99 a month going forward. My last start date of 2024 is a week on Monday, so we can get you going a week on Monday. So you'll get if you start a week on Monday, you'll have 2 check-ins pre-Christmas. But think of it as a little warm-up. It's just a little warm-up. You know, I'm fully aware in December people have got works dues. So we'll teach you how to navigate around those a little bit while on your journey. We're not going to expect any major weight losses now before Christmas. You can definitely lose a few pounds. That's not a problem at all. And then really, if you start a week on Monday, you will be, and then everyone's, as always, in January, head on it, head at it. Head down and just get going. I don't want to think about it. Someone put in I can't remember. I saw it on Facebook the other day, and people were like, "It's 2020. It's 6 weeks on Wednesday or something. It's 2025." And I'm like, "Oh my god, I don't want Christmas to be over that quickly." But it soon comes around, doesn't it? I can't believe it's the 15th of November today. We're halfway through November. I felt October really dragged this year. I felt like it just took, I don't know, there's just something about it. It just seemed to take forever. It just seems to take forever. November is just, it's absolutely flying. Yeah, it just feels like it's just going really, really quickly. Right, let's have a little summary of this week for me. So, calories this week have been low for me. I'm on about, by the way, I've just realised when I was showing the progress sheet on TikTok, I can't show it on the Facebook or YouTube live because it's on my computer. So you might have just seen me waving my phone at the screen. I was just thinking that then I'd be like this. Yeah, so this is this, this is this. But that's because people that are on the old TikTok live. Oh, how weird is that? I see myself. Anyway, people that are on the old TikTok live. Anyway, that's what I was showing them. Just ordered 3 sets of lights for my garden trees. Honestly, Michelle, they're so cool. Like, they are really, really good. And I don't do loads of TikTok shop stuff, but I do promote a few bits. At the end of the day, whatever you buy, I tend to get 10% off. So if you buy a set of these for $5.99, I get 60p. It's better than a kick in the teeth. It all adds up at times. And yeah, these are really cool. And I saw these. There's a guy on TikTok. I don't know if you follow him. He's called Luke. He's done TikTok shop for years. He's a really nice lad. And it tends to be whatever he promotes tends to be really, really good stuff. Like, he doesn't promote. He's made his life out of TikTok shop. And I think he's made an absolute fortune doing it. Honestly. Someone released his ad. This is the crazy thing about TikTok shop. It is basically, I know TikTok has become a bit of a... See, these are these lights. They just unravel. They're really, really thin, but they're really, really bright. And he's sort of made he's made an absolute fortune from it. But I do trust him. He's one of them that if he promotes something on TikTok shop, it's generally very, very good. He doesn't promote junk, as it were. So yeah, I saw him promoting these, so I was like, "Oh, right, I'll have a do them." Oh yeah, this is me unraveling them out. Yeah, I mean, they're cool, aren't they? Like, for $5.99, can you tell I'm excited? And there is 20. I'm not going to unravel them there because it'll be an absolute nightmare. But there is 20 meters of lights there. So yeah, to go in, I think that's what I'm going to do. Like, we've got bushes at the front. I'm thinking, how can I wean these into them kind of bushes, as it were? And then if I can work out the timer thing on them, that should work pretty decent. And they're little LEDs, so although they're on like battery, I think they should last for ages. I think the batteries should last a long time. I don't know how long, but they should last a while. Anyway, I'm not unraveling any more of them because that's just going to end up. I'm just going to end up with flipping lights absolutely everywhere. Anyway, there we go. Get some rechargeable batteries if you don't already have them. You'll save lots. Rechargeable batteries you will save money, but they just like I have them in my Xbox pad, and like if I put 2 Duracell batteries in my Xbox pad, it lasts me for like weeks and weeks and weeks. When I put rechargeables in, which I do have, I've got to charge them every week or every couple of weeks or something like that. So they just drain a lot quicker. But obviously, you only have to plug them into a bit of electric in the house. So yeah, in the long run, I'm literally like, if those 3 Duracell batteries last for the whole of Christmas, right? I don't know if they will. I'm like, that's all right because they cost like £2, so I'm fine with that for ease of having to keep swapping batteries over. But you're right. If they go quite quickly, I will end up putting rechargeables in. Does that kind of make sense? Anyway, there we are. I'd love to put my tree up this weekend. I know. Well, we to be honest with you, so we have a thing with Christmas. The tree has to be up by the 1st of December. That's just our thing, right? And the 1st of December is a Sunday. So next weekend, we're out all weekend. It's Rachel's mum's 60th. We're literally from sort of dinner time Saturday till probably 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the afternoon Sunday. We're not going to be at home. And when we do get home, I'm probably going to be a bit hungover and a bit tired, and I don't want to be putting a Christmas tree up. The week after, I've got the meet up in Manchester with some of you guys on the Saturday, and Rachel's out all day Christmas shopping. And then Sunday's the 1st. Now, we could technically put it up on the 1st, but we always have a tradition where it has to be up by the 1st. So by power of looking at dates, the only weekend where we can actually do it is this weekend. So sod it. Let's get the tree up. And then during this week, I think if the weather's dry, I'll start getting out the Christmas lights and starting on those as well. I'm currently trying to convince Chris to get them up this weekend. Do it. Just do it, Kim. Don't convince. Just bribe him with beer or something. Like, men are very easy to bribe, right? You might think I'm being sexist here, but we're not. We're very, very easy. If Rachel wants me to do anything, she can just basically go, and if you do this, you can go to the pub. And I'm like, right, I'm going. Now, trust me, I'm trying to watch me drinking a little bit at the moment. And we're out this weekend anyway. But yeah, we're very, you know how to bribe us, ladies. You know how to get your way. So if you need to do that, do it. You know, to be fair, me and Rachel, we're both like, should we put the Christmas stuff up? Should we put the Christmas? Oh, yes, let's do it. So anyway, we're going for it. Right, let me scan down, see if I missed any. £20.97 it came to, no delivery charge. Oh, that's about right. So if you buy 3 sets of these, free delivery. So go buy 3 sets of them lights, free. A lot of people do that on TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop, I didn't know if you know, it's not Amazon. Right, it's not owned by Amazon, but they use Amazon FBA. So what I mean by that, they use Amazon FBA. So fulfilled by Amazon. So literally now, a lot of stuff you order off TikTok Shop comes with Amazon, and it's because I did it yesterday. I got 2 delivery. I got an Amazon delivery, and the guy that delivered my Amazon delivered my TikTok Shop parcel. So delivery is really, really quick off TikTok Shop, and it is basically that's all it is, isn't it? It's just Amazon. And I know it's a bit frustrating with TikTok. Every 3rd video is a TikTok Shop video, but ain't going anywhere. It's it's the same with Facebook, and it's the same with any social media. It's run off marketing and advertising, So whether it's just adverts that are on, like you go on your Facebook feed and you go through every 3rd, 4th post on Facebook is, and Jet 2 holidays or something else. So it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. Morning, guess who forgot the 11 a.m. start? I'm going to guess it's you, Victoria Foley. But anyway, I'm glad you're here. And yeah, the beauty actually with me doing these streams on streaming Facebook and YouTube as well as doing YouTube streams do save. So a lot of people are like, how can I watch your TikTok lives back? And I'm like, well, generally you can't, because these don't save, or I don't repost any of the lives. I can actually. They do save into my TikTok, and I can download them and chop bits out of them and re-upload them. But TikTok's limited to 10-minute videos anyway, so it don't work. But if anyone misses the TikTok live and I do the double stream, which it doesn't, like I say, it doesn't cost me anymore to do the double stream because I just set it up on my computer here. Yeah, you can watch it back. I've had so many good things from TikTok Shop. Yeah, they do sell. There are some real, and basically just read the reviews. You know, it's like anything. You buy stuff off, I've had stuff off Amazon that's absolute cack. The beauty of Amazon is it's so easy to send stuff back. But I think TikTok's a shame. The same. But there is some really, really good products at a really good price on TikTok Shop. And it's things like these POW cans, right? I was in JD the other day, and I was looking at Stanley mugs. So Stanley's like the posh brand of like these insulated mugs, isn't it? One of these in a Stanley, and it is exactly the same. There's no difference. I don't care what anyone says. Is 70 quid. So this size Stanley mug is £70. And these are like, depending on what colour you go for, are like 20 quid, 25 quid. And they're exactly the same, right? So I'm like, why would you pay it? And you get these Miyoki mugs. I mean, you probably can buy these off Amazon or something like that. I know this says POW can, but they are made by, I don't know if last year the Miyoki mugs were, they're the same brand. They're just, the POW can ones are like triple insulated, so they're much, like the quality of them is absolutely amazing. And like I say, it's Christmas, so what more do you want? But just, I've got, this is my third one of these. I've got the Christmas one, and then me and Rach have like a plain one each because we use them all the time for our drinks and stuff. Anyway, there we go. I said this wasn't going to turn into a TikTok Shop live. Right, let me scan down, see if I missed anything. I don't think I have. Anyway, this week's been really, really good. My eating, let me just get it up on my computer. So you probably, if you're on the Facebook, YouTube live, you'll be like, what's going on here? Eating this week's been really, really good. I think I've banked. Well, by the time I finish today, if I stick to what I've done today, I think I might have afternoon snackies today, if I'm being honest with you. 2,095 calories. Now, that's with I'm having a pizza for tea. Oh, I'll tell you why I'm having a pizza for tea. I'll tell you why I'm having a pizza for tea. I've seen this on social media, like people advertising it. I don't know if anyone's tried it. Every time I go into Asda, I've looked for it, and I don't go into Asda that much, maybe once a month, something like that. And it's never, ever been in there. Yesterday, we went into Asda, and it was there, right? And it's nothing that exciting before everyone goes, what is it, Neil? What is it, Neil? It is literally the garlic and herb cheese. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. Anyway, it is you can't see it very well on there because it's shiny. Why is it so shiny? Oh, it's probably because it's my iPad screen's bright. But anyway, it is garlic and herb grated cheese blend. So it's basically garlic and herb flavoured mozzarella and mature cheddar cheese blended together. Anyway, I got some yesterday. I've also got Pizza Express dough. So, yeah, for tea tonight, we're firing up the Ninja pizza oven. So, 200 grams of Pizza Express dough. So, I'm going to make that into a pizza. 100 grams of Mutti pizza sauce. I'm going to use 35 grams of, well, I don't know whether to just use all that cheese, but I think I'm going to do a half and half just to try it to see if there's a difference. So, half of the pizza is going to have 40 grams of normal mozzarella. Other half of the pizza is going to have 40 grams of garlic and herb cheese. And then I'm going to put a little bit of pepperoni on the standard mozzarella side. So that pizza is 900 calories for that pizza. So that is tea tonight. Lunch, I'm doing a review of my final Lidl high protein meal, which is the katsu curry one. So the katsu curry protein, Aldi, Jesus, brain fog there. Aldi meal was shocking. Let's see what the high protein Lidl one has to offer. I have reviewed, it's in this week's worth of calories, the Lidl Thai green curry protein meal. Very good. Very good. I'll tell you, it's very good. If you've not seen this week's Worth of Calories video, go check it out because I do review, the Lidl high protein, meal, Thai green curry. Very, very nice. One of the best ready meals I've had, if I'm being honest with you. But I do love Thai green curry anyway. Karen G, not sure if it's been muted on TikTok, but it won't let me comment. Sorry, Karen G. Have I muted you? I have no idea. Please, it's nothing. I've not done it. I did do this, hang on. Let me have a look. I don't know how I check this. I did this ages ago. No, mute microphone. I did this about 2 years ago to a client, and it was totally by accident because I'm tapping my screen and putting TikTok shop bits and pieces in, right? And I muted a client, and they had an absolute. I got a rant on WhatsApp like that, like, how dare you mute me on TikTok? I was only asking a question. You've always said if we come on TikTok, we can ask questions. And I was like, I had no idea I'd done it. I'm like, what? I didn't know I'd done it. So, Karen G, if I have muted you, it is literally, I don't know. How do I see if I've muted anyone? I don't actually know. I don't think I have. I don't know. Let me actually, Karen G, let me see if I can find you. I can't. If you're on TikTok, let me see if I can find you. If I know you've come on. Oh, you're here. Right. Let me have a look. I don't follow you back. I don't know. Let me follow you back and see if that does anything. Yeah, it doesn't say whether you are. No, you're not muted. It's not me. It's not me. I've done nothing wrong. It's not me. Anyway, maybe try again now. But I haven't muted you, I promise. The Miyokis are good. We've got 3 various sizes and no issues. Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? For the money, they are the Miyoki cuts. And then pow cans, like I say, the difference between the pow cans and the Miyoki, they're both made by Miyoki. The pow cans are triple insulated. So basically, they keep stuff cold or hot longer. Is basically the theory behind them. Anyway, right, let me scan up. I am going shortly. It is going to be a slightly shorter live this morning because, why is it a slightly shorter live this morning? I've just got check-ins to do. It's just busy check-in day, really. So I'll probably be 5-10 minutes, probably on for another 5 or 10 minutes, something like that. I am back tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning might be an earlier one. It might be a 7:30. It might be a 7:30 a.m. tomorrow. I think Rachel wants to come to the gym. So obviously, normally I drive to the gym. And last week, I couldn't do a live at the gym. The sound was just, the signal, it wouldn't connect. And again, I don't know if it was my phone or what it was, but it just wouldn't connect. So tomorrow, I think Rachel's coming to the gym with me when I go and do my spin class. So I'll probably jump in here at 7:30ish, maybe 7:45, and then I'll do the live here, and then I'll just fly over to the gym once I've done the live here. But yeah, it wouldn't let me connect. But I'll say if Rachel's not bothered about coming to the gym, then I'll do a live. I'll drive over there and do a live in the car as per normal. But if she is, it'll be a little bit earlier. Karen G, she's in. Hello, you can comment now. Yeah, I honestly don't think I am muted yet. I promise you. I did check and it didn't say. But yeah, that was about 2 years ago. I muted someone by accident, and I got a bit of a ranty message, and I was like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't mean to do it. It was nothing but." And then they were like, "Oh, sorry, I'm just not having a great day as it was." And then to think you muted me, I was like, "It's all right, it's fine. You can rant at me whatever you want, whenever you want to. That's not an issue. I can handle a rant. I can handle a rant. I genuinely can." Right. So calories have been really good this week. I'm out tomorrow, but I am going to track. And I've said this in the past, and I always want to admit to you guys that, my views on things do change a little bit. The way I do things change a little bit. And, I've sort of said to you guys about, if you've got a day out, guesstimate a little bit, work out what you're doing. I always say, like, if you're going out drinking or something like that, do I want you to sit there while you are at your event tracking calories? No, I don't want that. So you do have to guesstimate a little bit. And for me, like, if I don't know, I've sort of said this about, I've got Rachel's mum's 60th next weekend, and we've actually just said to each other, me and Rach, because we've both done we've really been on it with tracking. Um, um, and in fact, Rachel weighed herself yesterday. She decided to weigh herself. She's done so good. Like, she's not weighed herself since the last time Rachel got on the scales was December 2022. She's not weighed herself for nearly 2 years. Last time she weighed herself, we were both on it at the time. It was when I come back from Benidorm and I was creeping up to like 21 stone again. I was creeping up to 21 stone and we both went on it. And anyway, she's not got on the scales again. But really, she's only been at this back really into her own weight loss journey since end of June. Anyway, she got the scales yesterday. She lost 20 pounds since December 2022. I don't know what she's lost since June this year, because she definitely was probably heavier in June this year than she was in December, because like I said, we've both been on it for a few months. But she's done she's done really good. But yeah, it's I don't know where I was going with my train of thought of that. That was it. But we've both been on it, and we've both said next weekend we're not going to track Saturday, Sunday. And normally I'd be like, no, I need to complete my diary. But maybe that's like a bit of an unhealthy obsession with me, always wanting to complete my diary. And things have changed a little bit this year. So if I can't complete a diary for a week, pre-holiday, I'm all good, right? Pre-holiday, I'm all good. But like if I've got habits of, if I come back from holiday on a Thursday, I start tracking again Monday, new weight loss week. Whereas this year I haven't. I've started tracking again as I've come back on the Thursday. And that's kind of, it's got me back on track a bit sooner. I think that's definitely helped. Anyway, and then so when I say to you guys, yeah, we'll guesstimate your night out and this, that, and the other, I am kind of going to do that tomorrow. But I don't know where I'm going with this, really. I've kind of been toying with the idea. Can I do it any different to be a bit more accurate when I'm going out without, like I say, I don't want to sit there every time I get a pint and put it in my app. I don't want to sit there every time I eat my, like we've pre-ordered this charity night we're going to tomorrow. We've pre-ordered, and I think I'm having like vegetable soup to start. It's all mass catering. It's like vegetable soup to start, roast rump of lamb, and then I've ordered cheese and biscuits. But until it comes, I can't see the portion size. I don't know, I don't know what's what. So I've kind of been thinking, is there any way I can do it better where I'm still guesstimating, but I can guesstimate a bit more accurately? Because normally what I'll do is I'll just go, I'm having this, and this. I'll whack it in the app. I'll put 6 pints in the app. That's it, irrelevant. So I don't know. Maybe, I'm toying with the idea. Now, like I say, next weekend, we've just both made the conscious decision. We're just not going to track. So I'm going to track Monday to Friday and have 2 days off, start back again Monday. And I'm kind of thinking, when you've got an event on, is that a better way to do it than to... But then I'm like, no, because I'm going to track Sunday. So I don't know. I'm toying with what to do tomorrow. Or do I just do my old thing and go, right, I'm having soup, I'm having this, I'm having that. It might be a few more calories. It might be a few less calories, but in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't make a difference. At the end of the day, if it ain't broke, we don't need to fix it, do we? I've not tracked since Monday due to my surgery, but starting again today, it feels odd not to. Yeah, I think that's it. Michelle, I have seen very brief. I know you sent your check-in over. I saw very briefly. It flashed up, actually, when I was in the gym. And you'd sort of said you've not had the best week. I'll be doing your check-in shortly. This week I've been so good, worked out a few times, ate in a calorie deficit, only £1 down. £1's great, Kerry. Why would you say only? Like, whenever people are hard on themselves, I'm literally like, this is £1, right? That's £1 of body fat. Never ever go, I've only lost one of these. Look at the size of it. Look at it in, like compared to a can. That's a can of pop there. Look at the size of it compared to a can of pop. You've lost one of these and you're beating yourself up. Stop that, right? I know we're saying this. There's 94 of you on this live on TikTok now. If every single one of you might not even have this much weight to lose, but if every single one of you lose one of these on average from now until this time next year, you'll be 4 stone lighter. So let me ask you, Kerry, would you love to be 4 stone lighter this time next year? Right? If you were 4 stone lighter this time next year, would you be happy as Larry? Right? Would you be like, Neil, that would be a dream come true to be 4 stone lighter this time next year? Well, to be 4 stone lighter this time next year, you need to do what you've just done there. Lose £1 a week. you know. So never ever demonize yourself for doing well on your journey. Sorry, late coming on. Can I put my weight in tomorrow? Yes, Carol, you can, absolutely. I am here tomorrow. I'm spinning in the morning. Then I'm coming straight back after spin because I've got the plumber coming because we've got a leak on one of our toilets, which isn't too nice, really. Well, we're not using it, obviously, but yeah, we've got a leak on one of our toilets. We've got a plumber coming tomorrow at some point, so I'll be straight home. So yeah, I'll be working tomorrow till I'll be doing check-ins up until 1 o'clock. So any check-ins that come in tomorrow after 1 p.m, I'll probably do it Monday, but just fire it over in the morning, Carol. That's absolutely fine. 2 stone light would be nice. Yeah, absolutely. So it's kind of like we've got such an unhealthy. Why do we have this unhealthy relationship with weight loss where we think losing £1 a week isn't good enough? Crashy fad diets, crashy fad diets. Oh, a lack of education around diets. I've had quite a few on check-in day today. I've had quite a few clients, on their first check-in. I've started quite a few clients recently. I think a lot of people are like, oh, right, if I want to get at this before Christmas, I need to sign up now. So, we've had like 15 new clients come on board in the last couple of weeks, and a chunk of those have been doing their first check-ins today. And one client was like, I've had to get on the scales 4 times this morning because I'm 9.5 pounds down. Have I been doing something wrong? Because I've stuck to my calories. I'm like, doing something wrong? No. I said, I talked to her, it's the whoosh effect, and this happens. She's like, oh, right, that's amazing. I said, trust me, it won't carry on. But what a lot of people do is they do any diet. There's no education around it. And it doesn't matter what diet you do, you tend to always get a whoosh effect. And first week, you lose £5. Second week, you lose £4.5. Now, my clients check in every 2 weeks. This is why my client this morning lost £9.5. And she might have a little whoosh still going on. So next check-in, she might lose £4, right? So she's like lost nearly a stone in 4 weeks. And after that, she's consistent. It'll drop down to £1, £2 a week. £1 a week, £2 a check-in, right? But we literally look and go, every time I do a diet, I lose £20 in the first 2 months, right? So when, or I lose £10 in the first, whatever, and we get into it, and then we start doing a little bit of maths, and we're like, yeah, so normally I normally lose £3 to £4 a week. Whereas why am I only losing £1 now? It's like you don't lose £3 to £4 of body fat a week. In fact, no one, very, very hard to lose more than £2 of body fat a week. Very, very hard. But a lot of us take that initial, and it is weight loss. It is weight loss, But we obviously roll in that initial whoosh effect in. So yeah, you might, and this, I'm not saying this is the same for everyone, right? But in the first 6 weeks of any weight loss journey, you might be a stone down, maybe a bit more. But those averages will drop as you carry on through the journey. Does that make sense? But because not many of us stick to a weight loss journey for more than a couple of months, right? We just expect that if I stick to it for 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, I should still be losing £4 or £5 a week on average, and it just doesn't work like that. Sam good on Facebook today, brilliant, Karen. I have asked a couple of times at the beginning of this episode, so I have no idea what was going on last night. I literally have no idea. Maybe it was just the software, and it was just having a bit of a paddy. I don't know. Flipping Slimmy Will does that. It certainly does make you think it's only £1. Yeah, 100%. And again, lack of education. Just a lack of education, a lack of reality around it. Right, you lovely, lovely people. I am out of here for today. I need to go and get a drink and then get my head back in some check-ins before having lunch. Then we've got some doggies to walk. And then back into check-ins, really. That's kind of my Friday gets swallowed up. I was possibly going to try and record I was meant to record a podcast yesterday. It didn't happen. I needed to do some content for TikTok and stuff like that, so that didn't happen. And I can't do too much. So I'm going to do a new podcast next week. I'll do a new podcast now. I only really want, in terms of podcasts, really, I only want to get another couple out before the end of the year. I'm probably going to do a little bit of a Christmassy podcast. I'm doing a lot of lives at the moment around Christmas in the community, and I'm going to kind of culminate those lives into an hour-long podcast talking about Christmas. But I'll get that out in December after I've done it in the community. Yeah. That's gonna be at least one podcast. And then I've already got the subject for the next podcast. I might try and do 3. It's still 5 weeks till Christmas, isn't it? So I might try and do 3 more podcasts. I might do the topic that I've got in my head that I want to cover on the next podcast, and then I might do a Christmas podcast, and then like a New Year podcast, as in like handling the New Year, and then we'll be back at it in the New Year, obviously. There we go. I tell you why, another reason why. I've got a new camera coming, right? A new vlogging camera, right? So, and it was meant to come yesterday. And then chuck my iPad on the floor. Hang on. It was meant to come yesterday, and it didn't. And literally, lazy delivery driver. And I know who it's coming from. So they've delivered here loads before. Couldn't find the address. Yeah, that old chestnut. You mean you couldn't be asked driving over here to deliver it? You'll probably bring it today. Anyway, there we go. So, and I wanted to record the next podcast on the new vlogging camera and see what it was like, basically. Anyway, right. Have a great Friday, whatever you're doing. And I will be back at some point tomorrow, 7:30, 8 o'clock in the morning. Obviously, if you're on plan in the community, if you're not on plan in the community, why not? Get signed up. Community, £5 for your first month using code WELCOME. One-to-one plan, $29.99 to get signed up. I'll be back at some point tomorrow morning. If you're on plan or in the community, I'll drop you a broadcast to say when I'm going live in the morning. And I will hopefully see a good few of you tomorrow for the last live of the week.